Hello, my name is Mackenzie Jump and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be pretty simple and fun-ish, maybe. We are going through the IVF process and I am currently cycle day 13. Yes, cycle day 13. Today is day 9 of stem medications. And I'm just going to basically run over my protocol and you can just do a take stem medications with me video. So my protocol is 150 IU of Follistim, 75 IU of Metapure, 5 milligrams prednisone, 1 tablet 2 times a day, so 10 milligrams total, and 3 milligrams of LDN. I can't say the name. It's low dose naltrexone, I think. And then for the first 5 days, I think it was, I took a Z-Pack. And took it until it ran out. I think it was last week, I started the Ganirelix injection, which from my understanding, it prevents ovulation. And my clinic that I go to, which is CNY Fertility, we are going out of the Colorado Springs location. They have you start the Ganirelix whenever you have any follicles that are 13 millimeters or bigger. So I just touched my hair, so I'm going to wash my hands real quick again and get started. So, whoa. Okay, so this is my first IVF cycle, and I was so nervous about medications because I don't know. I did some research. I kind of knew what to expect as far as prescriptions go, but I didn't know how to administer any of them. But it is super, super easy. And my clinic actually sends you links to every single different medication and how to administer it. So that has been really helpful. But what we are doing tonight, since the Ganirelix is taken in the morning, tonight we're doing the pill forms. We're doing the prednisone and the naltrexone. So kind of boring, but I'm going to go ahead and take those. I will say that since I take the prednisone twice a day, I take one in the morning and one at night. I was not paying attention the other morning, and I also took a naltrexone. And if I'm saying these wrong, I'm really sorry, but that just is what it is. And I started freaking out. I'm like, oh my God, do I try to puke it up? What do I do? So I called the on-call nurse, and she's like, it's not a big deal at all. Just continue taking it correctly that evening. So also, feeling a little bit sick to my stomach. Probably has to do with the breakfast food I just ate for dinner. So, yes. Otherwise, symptom-wise, I really haven't had any. I was kind of worried about hyperstimulation because I have PCOS and already have enlarged ovaries. But I, knock on wood, haven't had any issues really at all. So the spread that I got going right now is my Metapure. So that comes in 2 different vials. In the first vial, it is a powder form. It's like a little tiny tablet. That's the actual Metapure itself. The other vial is like it's a sodium chloride, so just basically a mixing agent. These are the cutest things I've ever seen also. So along with the Metapure, you'll have those 2 vials. You'll have a syringe. These needles are super small. If you ever taken a trigger shot, it's like the size of that. So super little. And then you will need a Q cap, which what this does is it attaches to the top of the vials, makes it super easy to transfer the medication. And then of course, alcohol swabs. So that is for the Metapure. The Follistim comes in a Follistim pen, and it's similar to what I understand like a diabetes pen would look like. So this is what it looks like. The case it comes with a bunch of needle heads and then the Follistim cartridges. So they come in 300 IU cartridges like this, but I take 150 at a time. So I'll show you how that works when we get to it. That's refrigerated, so I usually take that second to kind of let it come as close to room temperature as possible. So we will start with the Menopur. The shots really haven't been bad at all. One thing I will say is the Menopur kind of stings at first, but whatever, it is what it is. So I'm gonna tuck up my shirt. I'm a fluffy girl, okay? So like no judgment here, but I don't want to flash you guys, so I'm gonna do it in the next mirror. Try to keep it as PG as possible. Okay, so I don't know if you can see, but I have a little bit of bruising, not a whole lot, so not a big deal. So what I like to start with is an alcohol swab, and I will just swab the area. I did that one on this side last night, so I'm gonna go with this side. And you're just supposed to do it like anywhere in your abdomen. These are subcutaneous, which means it just goes under the skin. So I swab that area. Then I get another alcohol pad. And I'm gonna take off the lids to the little tiny cute little baby vials. And it's not necessary to do this because those lids are what keeps it sterile, but I can't ever be too safe. So I will swab those. Let those dry. You want everything to dry completely just so it doesn't burn going in, I guess. So then you will take your cute little Q cap, peel back the top, and the first step is to take in all of the sodium chloride. So what you'll do is typically have it on a hard surface. You'll pinch this with your fingers, put it straight on like that, and then remove the plastic top. Set that aside. Then you will take your needle, take off the top, set this in a clean space. And then also, I am not a doctor. This is just how I'm doing this. So do not take what I am saying word for word. Listen to your doctor, listen to your instructions. I am just showing you the process because I wish there were more videos on this that I could have watched before. Although the videos that my clinic sent me were super helpful. But we've got this. So what they told me to do is take in about 1 milliliter of air. Then what you want to do is take your little sodium chloride bottle and twist this on like so. Push your air in while holding it, flip it upside down, and take in all of the liquid. Okay, and I usually take it down a little bit farther. Once it's like this, you just hold it, pull that off. Okay, and you can see the inside, there's like a tiny little needle. All right, once we've got this, since this has a tablet in it, I don't really think it matters that you put it upside down, but flip it, and then it dissolves super fast. Isn't that cool? So once you put the solution in, they don't want you to shake this. So what I do is they say to just twist it within your fingers until the entire tablet is dissolved. So you'll see that it is dissolved. Okay. All right, once we get to that point, we are done mixing. If you are supposed to take more than 75 IU, you just repeat that process. So you can actually suck up once you put your dilute in there into your tablet, it dissolves, you can suck that up and then put it back into your next vial with another tablet. So from this point, you do the same thing as you did the other, flip it upside down and draw in all the liquid. My least favorite part is getting out the air bubbles. I'm just not good at it, so I don't know. I don't really have a routine for this. I just suck it up. But all right, once you're done with that, you'll unscrew this and put it to the side. And now you get rid of the air bubbles. So you might be able to see I have one in there. I don't know what the trick is. You're just supposed to tap on it. I've noticed that if you tap on the opposite side of the bubble, sometimes that helps. Oop, there it goes. There's a tiny one down there. Not super worried about the tiny, tiny ones at the very bottom because a little bit of air will get trapped up there. So, all right, once you've got that in there, you'll take your needle, screw it on, and then you're ready to go. So I'm gonna pull up my hair real quick. I didn't think about that. So I'm gonna put it back on a clean space. And I don't know what's going on here, but whatever. Oh, that's cute. All right, I'm gonna wash my hands again. I'm trying to be like super anal about being really clean. So I have like a hand towel that's specifically for after I wash my hands for medicine. Okay. All right, now let's make sure I don't have more bubbles because I put it down. Nope, looks good. Take off the top. So super small, very little. There's my finger for size. And what you want to do is slowly push up the plunger. Trying to get where you can see. There we go. And what you want is to get it all the way up to where you see a tiny little droplet come out of the needle nose. There it is. Little droplet. Okay. So then I need to see where I put. What you want to do is, can't see over my boobs, big boob props, is pinch your skin, put the needle in, release it, and put the medicine in. So I'm really slow with this medication in particular because it stings just a little bit, but it's really not that bad. So just breathe through it. You got it. So I go for my final-ish appointment before they decide what day we're gonna trigger. And so tomorrow morning is my appointment. It's at 9:30 a.m. And I do local monitoring since our clinic is farther away. So they've been really great about calling me within about an hour after my appointment to one, go over results, and then two, to go over any like changes to the medicine protocol or like let me know what they think is happening. I know I'm really slow. Okay. So tomorrow my appointment's at 9:30, so I'll probably get a call from them around 10:30 or 11, and we will find out when our egg retrieval is, and I'm so freaking excited. Once I get it all the way, I hold it for 5 seconds and then pull it out. I really haven't bled very much. I think like once and that's it. So, and then you're gonna throw this in the cute little biohazard box. All right, so that was Menopur. Next, let's do the Folliston pen. But anyways, they'll call me with the plan. So far, so good. I have pretty okay eggs on each side. Having PCOS, I kind of anticipated having a lot more than I did, but this most recent appointment, which was 2 days ago, a lot more had started to mature than they had before. So really excited about that. I have one that was super much bigger than all the other ones, and it was 18 millimeters, and everything else was measuring anywhere from 8 to like 12. So I'm just hoping that the last few days of meds have really allowed them to grow. All right. So, pen, take off the top. And There's two little things here that help you line up, but you will unscrew this. You want to really not touch the top here because that's where the needle will attach to. So again, what I do is I'll claw swab. I swab the top of this, and I swab the top of my little vial here. Okay. You will put this in top up. Put this bad boy in, and then screw it until they meet. Okay. And I just give her a little tap. Usually these, so far from my experience, didn't have any air bubbles, so not too worried about that. I'm gonna set that on a clean surface. I'm using an extra alcohol swab than I normally do, but 4 is easy to go off of. So then let's clean this side. Okay. And then you grab one of your needle tops and you'll peel that off like this. It looks like this on the inside, tiny little needle. Take your pen, push it in the center, and then screw it on. So once you got that, I tap it just a few more times. Take off this cap, and then take off this tiny little sleeve, and then another tiny needle. I think this one's a little bit smaller. I don't know, it just looks like it. So how these work are, there is like a numbering system down here. So based off of the amount of medication that you take, you just turn it. So I'll let you guys watch me. So you'll go, I'm taking 150. And if you go past the number, it's not a big deal. You just have to go all the way as far as it goes, and then it pushes itself up, and then you can start over. So what they say you want is the tiny little droplet. That looks good. So I get my place. Yeah, I think this needle is smaller. And there's not very much of this since it's not like really diluted like the other one, and it doesn't really sting, so I'm not super slow on putting it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, all done. And then you will put the little thingy back on. And then the other thingy, oh, oops, forgot. It's easier to twist it off a little bit first. And then, okay, whatever. Pull it off. Carefully put it back and put it in your biohazard thing. So, Medipure, or yeah, Follistim has to be refrigerated. So since I have 1 injection amount left, all you have to do is just put your pin back on, put it in your cute little case, drop it a few times, and in the refrigerator it goes. So there we are. Okay, I don't know. Jesus. It is that time of the year where the little ants are all over the place and it drives me absolutely insane. Then I just take a swab that I had laying out, wipe over the injection sites. It doesn't burn in my opinion. I just like to keep it clean. So, voila. Medicine down the hatch. And that's all. So, when I wake up in the morning, I will take my Ganirelix, I will take my prednisone, and go to my appointment. So, thanks for being a part of this and looking at my really cute hair. I am just super excited. I'm anxious and nervous to figure out a day for our egg retrieval. Super stoked. So I will keep you guys posted. Thanks. Bye.